Despite what I said at the top of the show about the United Kingdom Central Bank, the Fed here is not going to stop tightening until they tamp down wage inflation. That's why I like to consult Paychex, the payroll processor and provider of human capital management services. This morning, Paychex reported a solid beat and raise quarter, which, of course, is great news for you, the shareholder, but not so great news if you're Fed Chief Jay Powell, worried about an overheated job market. Earlier today, we got a chance to check in with Marty Mucci, the chairman and current CEO of Paychex and one of the most bankable executives I've ever had on the show, and John Gibson, the current president and COO, who's taking the CEO reins in mid-October. Take a look. Gentlemen, welcome to Mad Money.
Thanks, Jim.
I got to start with you, Marty. It's been a long journey. Probably you might be the most consistent guest we've had. And I want to give you kudos, because I believe the stock has gone up tremendously since we started talking.
It has. It started at $27.50, Jim, when you and I started talking, when I became CEO 12 years ago. And I think, we're around over a $40 billion market cap now. It was 10 back then. So it's up 4 times.
And let's not forget, tremendous dividend the whole way.
Yes, exactly.
And in good and bad, you came on, although I can't remember any bad, even though the analysts somehow thought they were bad. Maybe the analysts are gone.
Yeah.
You've outlasted them.
Maybe. But I really appreciate it. You've always been a nice supporter of Paychex and having me on. I appreciate
as a customer, a satisfied customer, and someone who knows how to read a balance sheet, I congratulate you.
Thanks.
John, I congratulate you, too. You're inheriting a fantastic company. What are some of the things that you're going to continue to grow? Because there's so many different lines that Marty started that made this company into, frankly, a technology company that handles paychecks.
Well, you're exactly right, Jim. What we're going to do, and I've been very pleased to be part of the team the last almost decade with Marty, really transforming Paychex to become a technology company, really focused on HR. And I think you should expect we're going to continue to do that. We've also proven we're the best operators in the business. When we posted 41% margins this quarter, very consistently over the time I've been here, we've demonstrated capability to do that. And we're going to continue to be a stable financial investment for investors and really generate a great total shareholder return. Those are the 3 things we're going to keep focused on.
It's clear, John, that you guys love technology. And there are things that people don't realize, but as a small business owner, I know. Yeah. Like, when you do something that's voice-assisted, that matters tremendously.
Oh, no, there's no doubt about it. You got to think about it. Small business owners today are under tremendous pressure. Their time is extremely valuable. Yeah. If you're running a restaurant, chances are people aren't showing up, and you've got to maybe go from one location to the other. So your time is very valuable. We're now allowing you, with our Paychex Voice Assist, to be able to get in your car and with the Google-assisted device, be able to complete your payroll or your HR task right on the phone on the way to the next place.
See, a lot of people say that they have artificial intelligence I can't ever see. It always seems to me to be something that's natural and fictitious, but you guys mean it. Now, Marty, one of the things that is, during this period we've known each other, I think we've had 3 or 4 recession scares. Yeah. And one of them real, developed something. Now, we've got one again. Yeah. And yet, when I look at the number of people, number of companies you have, and the creation, it makes me hard-pressed to think that we're about to be, that we're on a precipice.
Well, it still feels good. We had a great quarter. We had best sales performance in the first quarter, record-breaking sales. We still see our clients adding employees. And it's getting a little bit easier to add them, Jim, as you know. It's a little bit easier to find them. Still a lot of openings there, but it's a little bit easier now. So we really are not seeing it at this point. And we have revenue retention that is still record best, even better than pre-pandemic still at this point.
Well, I think that's amazing. The other thing is, John, when I started with Marty, all the analysts cared about was how low the interest rates were, and so therefore he couldn't outperform. And Marty told me over and over again, watch us. We're not going to be dependent upon that one particular metric. At the same time, this moment you take over, the short rates are really, really high, and it does seem like that you have a bank with no credit risk.
Well, Jim, look, I think as Marty has done a great job, we've really positioned the company as a technology and an HR solutions company. And if interest rates go up, that's certainly good for us. But what we're really focused on is how do we sell maximum value to our customers, and we're doing that. When you look at the results this quarter, our team has executed greatly in really selling the most value. Our average revenue per new customer is up 9%. That's far more than any price increase. We're selling more products and services because the products and services we have are resonating for what they need.
Now, Marty, one of the things that I think we're acutely feeling just since this Jackson Hole conference is a little gun shy. if you want to start a business and you may need credit, I think you might be more fearful than you were. I wonder whether there was another way or a better way, say, to be able to tamp down inflation and yet still allow growth. Because you went through COVID. You saw what could be done. So what could the government do a little bit more gingerly that would make it so we would still have more people putting food on the
Well, Jim, the subsidies were a great help. Obviously,
Yes.
they really fed the economy a lot. Not only businesses, you know, we helped provide over 9% of the PPP loans that came out. We were there the day after they were available. That was a tremendous help. Now the employee retention tax credit, we've done a tremendous job giving over 45,000 of our clients an employee retention tax credit, helping them get that for over $8 billion, probably on average around $190,000. Subsidies like that have really helped kind of carry over businesses into a tough time, and maybe we ought to keep an eye on something like that for the future.
No, I think that's a great point. John, in the time since Marty came in, it seems like many states have changed the rules on small business. And one of the things that is very important is that Paychex has changed with them. How many different rules have, because you've been here for a while, how many different rules have changed and how much more advice do you have to give to clients, which is very sticky when you give that advice?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I couldn't tell you how many more regulations. It's different by every state, and it's changing every day. We have over 700. One of our fastest growing businesses, we reported again, is our HR outsourcing businesses. Unbelievable growth. Why? Because it's complex for small business owners to understand what the rules are. And so we have over 700 trained HR consultants actively engaging clients every day, helping them figure out how they navigate these complex rules. And, you know, the other thing that's happening, Jim, as you know, is people are a lot more remote today. So the likelihood that small or mid-sized businesses are going to have employees in multiple states, now you totally blow the lid off the complexities. Because now what works in New York doesn't necessarily work in California, or doesn't work in Illinois. And so now all of a sudden you're really seeing business owners saying, look, I just can't handle this anymore, and they're calling Paychex to help them out.
All right, Marty, I'm going to give you the last word. What can you say to your team and to shareholders about how they've done and what you're most proud of?
Well, I'm most proud of the team. The 16,000 employees of Paychex have really done it all. And through all of these times we talked about, recessionary times, tough times, COVID, they've always come through, focused on service. Service is defined now as much technology, a lot of self-service too. You know, our employees, our mobile app is still a 5 rated mobile app out of 5 just about. And it's just really made a difference for remote employees. We've always been there. And our employees, I'm just very proud of them. And our shareholders have certainly done well, and they expect it. And with John, we're going to continue to deliver for them.
I want to congratulate you for a great run. Many shareholders have thanked me for introducing you to the public. John, I wish you the best of luck. Will you please continue with us the way Marty did?
Absolutely.
All right, then we're winners then. I want to thank Marty Mucci, Chairman and outgoing CEO of Paychex, and John Gibson, the current COO and incoming CEO of the company. Gentlemen, congratulations.
Thanks, Jim.
Thank you, Jim.
Everybody's back after the break.